All right, let's dive into the microscopic world of the B vitamin complex. These are truly the unsung heroes working away inside your body, the essential nutrients that literally keep you running every single day.
It's a great question, right? You eat a meal, but how does that sandwich or salad actually become fuel for your brain, for your muscles? Well, a huge piece of that puzzle is the B vitamin complex.
You see, B vitamins aren't just a random list of nutrients. It's so much cooler than that. Think of them as a highly coordinated team, a crew of 8 essential players that absolutely have to work together. That's why we call it the B vitamin complex.
I like to think of them as the managers of this massive, intricate factory, which is your body. They're overseeing everything from energy generation to building new cells. And to really get how they do their jobs, there's one key term we've got to talk about. And that word is coenzyme. Most B vitamins act as coenzymes. So what does that mean? Well, it's basically like the key in your car's ignition. Without that key, the engine, all those critical chemical reactions in your body, they just wouldn't start. Simple as that.
So let's meet the first part of the team, the powerhouses. We're talking B1, B2, and B3. These guys are all about one thing, making energy.
Each one has a very specific job in this whole energy conversion process. Thiamine helps break down the carbs you eat. Riboflavin works on the cellular production line, and niacin helps unlock the energy from our food. They're like a perfect chain. So what happens if a link in that chain is broken? Well, the whole system can grind to a halt. A really classic and severe example of this is beriberi. It's caused by a lack of thiamine, just B1, and it's such a stark reminder of how a single deficiency can have these devastating effects. Everything from neurological damage to complete cardiac failure.
Okay, next up on the roster, meet the master builders of the B team, folic acid, that's B9, and B12. Now their job isn't about energy, it's all about creation and maintenance.
Just think about it for a second. Anytime your body is growing or repairing itself, these two vitamins are on the clock. They are absolutely fundamental to creating the very blueprint of life, your DNA, and building brand new cells, like our red blood cells.
To really put their importance into perspective, let's look at the numbers. An adult woman typically needs about 200 micrograms of folic acid every day. Okay, now watch what happens during one very specific stage of life.
Boom! The need more than doubles to 500 micrograms for a pregnant woman. Why such a massive jump? Because folic acid is literally on the front lines building a new person, especially the brain and the spinal cord.
And the stakes here? They couldn't be higher. The research is crystal clear on this. Low levels in the mother are directly linked to neural tube defects in the baby. It's just a powerful reminder of how vital this master builder really is.
And finally, let's meet the versatile specialists of the B team, the essential support crew. These are B5, B6, and B7. These guys handle a huge range of really important background tasks.
So you've got B5, which is crucial for making fats and hormones. Then there's B6, a total workhorse for processing proteins and creating those feel-good brain chemicals like serotonin. And of course B7, biotin, which helps with the metabolism of pretty much everything, fats, carbs, and proteins. They are truly the ultimate utility players on this team.
So, okay, we've met the whole team. Now for the really practical part. How do we actually fuel them? Where do we find this stuff? Let's talk food sources.
You can start to see some really clear patterns emerge here, right? The energy generators, you find them in foods like whole grains and meat. The master builders are in things like leafy greens and dairy, and the support crew, well, they're in a huge variety of foods, from eggs to avocados.
But let's zoom in on one of these vitamins for a second, B12. When you look at its richest sources, we're talking liver, dairy, meat, eggs, fish, a very, very specific pattern starts to pop out. And here is the crucial point. Vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The reason for that is pretty fascinating. It's made by bacteria that live in the guts of animals. So this makes it an absolutely critical nutrient for anyone on a vegetarian or vegan diet to be really mindful of.
So, as we start to wrap this up, let's circle back to our main theme. These aren't just 8 separate vitamins floating around. No way. They are a complex, a team, a group of unsung heroes working together inside of you at this very moment.
But there's one more really important thing you have to know about this team. Your body doesn't really store most of them for later. Because they're water-soluble, any extra just gets flushed out. What that means is you have to restock the supply every single day.
So I'll leave you with this thought. This incredible team of microscopic managers is working for you 24/7 around the clock. The question is, are you giving them the daily fuel they actually need to keep the whole operation running smoothly?